Hello and welcome to TrueGritEnglish. I am very happy that you chose to spend your time here today. This is a place where we learn together. We learn how to be stronger. We learn how to be more confident in our daily lives. On this channel, we share new ideas and wisdom every single day. We want to help you grow your English and your inner strength at the same time. If you find these lessons helpful, please take a second to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach more people who want to improve their lives. Now, let us begin our journey together. Today, we are talking about something very important. It is something that almost everyone in the world feels. We are talking about the eyes of other people. We are talking about the words and the judgments of others. Specifically, we are talking about how to be free from them. Our title today is, "What Others Think of You is None of Your Business." That might sound like a strange sentence at first. You might think, of course it is my business. But by the end of our time today, you will understand why this idea is a gift. You will feel lighter. You will feel more free. Think about your life right now. Think about your morning today. When you woke up and got ready, who were you thinking about? Most of us think about the world outside. We think about our boss at work. We think about our friends. Sometimes, we even think about people we do not know. We ask ourselves many questions. Do I look okay today? Will they think I am smart? Will they think I am successful? Did I say something stupid yesterday? These questions follow us everywhere. They stay in our minds while we eat. They stay in our minds while we work. They even stay in our minds when we try to sleep. We live our lives as if we are on a big stage. We feel like there is an audience watching every move we make. They are watching how we walk. They are watching how we talk. They are watching what we buy at the grocery store. This is what I call the invisible audience. It is a very heavy feeling. It feels like we are always being tested. When you go to a party, you might stay in the corner and stay quiet. Why? Because you are afraid of what people will say. When you want to start a new hobby, like painting or dancing, you might stop yourself. Why? Because you worry that people will laugh at you. Let us take a moment to really think about this. Just breathe for a second. Is the audience really there? Are all those people really thinking about you every minute of the day? Most of the time, the answer is no. But the feeling is still there. This feeling is like a shadow that follows you in the sun. It makes you feel small. It makes you feel like you are not enough. I want to ask you a question. Please be very honest with yourself. Does worrying about other people make you feel happy? Does it give you energy to finish your day? Or does it make you feel very, very tired? For most of us, the answer is that it makes us tired. It is exhausting to live for other people. It is hard to be happy when you are always looking at the faces of others to see if they are smiling at you. If they smile, you feel good. If they frown, you feel bad. This means your happiness is not yours. You have given the key to your happiness to a stranger. You have given your heart to people who might not even care about you. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are walking on a beautiful path in the mountains. The sun is warm on your skin. The trees are green and the air is fresh. It is a perfect day, but you are carrying a very large, heavy bag on your back. Inside the bag are many heavy stones. These stones are not yours. One stone is the opinion of your neighbor who does not like your car. Another stone is a comment from a person on the internet who was mean to you. Another stone is the expectation of your parents who want you to have a different job. You are carrying all these stones up the mountain. Your back hurts. Your legs are shaking. You are looking at the ground because the bag is so heavy. You cannot see the beautiful trees. You cannot feel the warm sun. You are too busy carrying things that do not belong to you. This is what we do when we care too much about what others think. We carry their stones. We carry their ideas of what is good or bad. We carry their fears and their judgments. And because we are carrying so much, we cannot enjoy our own life. We cannot walk fast. We cannot run. We can only struggle. Why do we do this? We do it because we want to belong. We are social animals. We want to be part of the group. Long ago, being part of the group meant we were safe. If the group did not like us, it was dangerous. But today, the world is different. We do not need everyone to like us to be safe. We do not need the approval of a stranger at the store to have a good life. But our brains still act like we are in danger. Every time someone looks at us with a cold face, our heart beats faster. We feel like we did something wrong. But here's the truth. You are not responsible for the thoughts in another person's head. You cannot open their brain and change what they think. If someone thinks you are boring, that is their thought. It happens inside their mind. It belongs to them. If someone thinks you are strange, that also belongs to them. It has nothing to do with who you really are. You are still you. Their thoughts do not change your value. A diamond is still a diamond, even if a person who does not know about jewelry thinks it is just a piece of glass. The diamond does not care what the person thinks. It just keeps shining. You are like that diamond. Your value is inside you. It was there when you were born. It is there right now. No one can take it away by thinking a bad thought about you. But when you worry about their thoughts, you forget your own light. You start to hide. You start to change yourself to please them. You become a shadow of who you are supposed to be. Let us pause for a moment. Just listen to the silence. Feel the weight of your body where you are sitting or standing. Think about one time this week when you felt judged. Maybe it was a small thing. Maybe it was a big thing. Now, imagine that judgment is just a stone. See yourself taking that stone out of your bag. See yourself putting it down on the ground. You do not have to carry it anymore. It is not yours. It never was. As we move forward, we are going to learn how to keep that bag empty. We are going to learn how to look at the world with clear eyes. We are going to learn that the most important opinion in the world is the one you have of yourself. You are the only person who lives in your body 24 hours a day. You are the only one who knows your own heart. Other people only see the outside. They see a small part of the story. So why should their opinion matter more than yours? In the next part, we will talk about the truth about other people. We will talk about what is actually happening in their minds. When you understand this, the fear will begin to go away. You will realize that you have been afraid of something that isn't even real. You are much stronger than you think. You are ready to put the heavy bag down. Let us continue and find that freedom together. Now that we know how heavy it feels to carry the opinions of others, let us look at the truth. Let us look at what is actually happening in the world around you. We often feel like everyone is looking at us. We feel like they are writing a report about our lives in their heads. But I want to share a big secret with you. This secret will change how you see every person you meet. The secret is this. Most people are not thinking about you. They are not thinking about your clothes. They are not thinking about that mistake you made 3 years ago. They are not even thinking about what you just said. Why? Because they are too busy thinking about themselves. Think about your own day. When you walk down the street, what are you thinking about? You are probably thinking about what you will cook for dinner. You are thinking about a bill you need to pay. You are worrying about a strange sound your car made this morning. You are worrying about your own hair. You are worrying if people think you are smart. Everyone else is doing the same thing. They are the main character in their own movie. In their movie, you are just a person walking past in the background. You are only there for a second. Then, they go back to thinking about their own problems and their own lives. We spend so much time worrying about what people think of us, but the truth is, they are usually not thinking of us at all. This should not make you feel sad. This should make you feel very free. If no one is watching, you can finally be yourself. You can breathe. You can relax your shoulders. But what about the people who do judge you? We all know people like this. Sometimes it is a neighbor. Sometimes it is a person at work. Sometimes it is even a family member. They look at you and they say something mean. Or they look at you with a face that says they do not agree with your choices. I want you to understand the mirror concept. When someone judges you, they are not showing you who you are. They are showing you who they are. Imagine a person who is very happy. A person who is at peace with their life. Does a happy person walk around looking for people to criticize? No. Happy people want others to be happy too. They do not have time to judge you because they are enjoying their own life. If someone is mean to you, it is because they are unhappy inside. They have a storm of bad feelings in their own heart. Maybe they feel small, so they try to make you feel small to feel better. Maybe they are afraid, so they judge your courage. Their judgment is like a mirror. When they point at you, they are really showing you their own pain. Their words are about their world, not yours. If they are angry, that is their business. If they are jealous, that is their business. It is not your job to fix their mind. It is not your job to prove them wrong. Let us try an example. Imagine you are wearing a pair of bright red shoes. You love these shoes. They are comfortable and they make you feel happy. You walk down the street and you see a man. This man looks at your red shoes and he makes a face. He says, "Those shoes are ugly." Now, think about this carefully. Does his opinion change the way your feet feel inside the shoes? Are the shoes less comfortable now? No. Are the shoes a different color now? No. They are still the red shoes you love. The only thing that changed is the air between you and that man. His opinion stays in his head. If you let his words make you sad, you are bringing his opinion into your head. But why would you do that? It is his opinion. It belongs to him. It is his business. Your business is your red shoes and your happy feet. We often try to control what people think. We think if we act a certain way, they will like us. But you can be the most beautiful, kind, and perfect person in the world, and some people will still not like you. You cannot control a person's mind. It is like trying to control the weather. You cannot stop the rain from falling. You can only choose to carry an umbrella or to enjoy the water on your skin. Trying to control what others think is a game you can never win. It is a waste of your precious energy. Imagine your energy is like a battery. You only have a certain amount of energy every day. If you spend 50% of your battery worrying about a person's opinion, you only have 50% left for your dreams, your family, and your joy. Do not give your battery away to people who do not even know the real you. Take a moment now. Let us have a short reflective pause. Think about someone who judged you recently. See their face in your mind. Now, remember the mirror. Their judgment was about their own heart. It was not about you. Say to yourself in your mind, that is their business. It is not mine. Breathe out and let that person's opinion float away like a leaf on a river. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to explain yourself. When you explain yourself to people who judge you, you are giving them power. You are saying, your opinion is so important that I must change your mind. But you do not have to do that. You can just smile and keep walking. This is a very calm way to live. It is a very strong way to live. You are becoming a person who is grounded in reality. You are learning that people will always have opinions. Some will be good, some will be bad, but none of those opinions change the truth of who you are. In the next part, we are going to look inside. We are going to talk about how to build your own inner house. When your inner house is strong, it does not matter how hard the wind blows outside. You will be safe and warm in your own truth. You are doing a great job listening and learning. Let us move to the next step together. Welcome back. We have talked about the heavy bag of stones. We have talked about how people are usually thinking about themselves. Now, let us move to the most important part of this journey. Let us talk about you. Specifically, let us talk about your inner house. Imagine your life is like a house. This house is where your soul lives. It is where your thoughts and your feelings stay. When we care too much about what others think, we are always outside our house. We are looking at the neighbors' houses. We are asking the people walking by if they like the color of our front door. We are so busy worrying about the people outside that we forget to take care of the inside. To be truly free, you must build a strong inner house. A strong house has a deep foundation. It has thick walls. It has a roof that does not leak when it rains. When your house is strong, it does not matter what the weather is like outside. The wind can blow very hard. People can stand outside and yell that they do not like your house. But inside, you are safe. You are warm. You are at peace. How do you build this house? You build it with your values. Values are the things that are important to you. They are the rules you choose to live by. Let us think about some simple values. One value is kindness. Ask yourself, was I kind today? If the answer is yes, then you have added a strong brick to your house. It does not matter if someone else thought you were mean or if they did not notice your kindness. You know the truth. You were kind. That is your business. Another value is honesty. Did you tell the truth today? If you were honest, your house is stronger. Even if someone calls you a liar, their words cannot change the fact that you spoke the truth. Their words are just noise outside the walls. Think about hard work. Did you try your best today? Maybe your boss did not say thank you. Maybe your friends did not see how hard you worked. But you saw it. You know you gave your best effort. This is what it means to live from the inside out. You stop looking for a good job from the world. You start saying good job to yourself. Let us try a thought experiment. Imagine you are on a beautiful island. The water is blue. The sand is white. But you are the only person on this island. There is no one to see what you wear. There is no one to hear what you say. There is no one to judge your success or your failure. In this place, what would you do to be happy? Would you still want to be a good person? Would you still want to learn new things? Would you still want to stay healthy? When you are alone, you find your true self. You find the things that really matter to you, not the things you do to show off to others. This is your internal compass. A compass is a tool that always points north. It helps you find your way when you are lost. When you live for others, your compass is broken. It points in a different direction every time you meet a new person. But when you have your own values, your compass always points to your truth. It tells you where to go. It tells you what is right for you. Let us take a slow, deep breath together. Think about your own heart. Think about one thing you truly like about yourself. Not something that others like. Something that you like. Maybe you are a good listener. Maybe you are brave. Maybe you are very patient with children or animals. Take a moment now to just sit with that thought. We will have 30 seconds of silence. Let that good quality grow inside you. It belongs only to you. No one can give it to you, and no one can take it away. The world is a very noisy place. There are voices everywhere telling you who to be. They tell you to buy this car to be successful. They tell you to look this way to be beautiful. They tell you to think this way to be smart. But all of that is just noise. It is like the sound of traffic in a big city. If you listen to it too long, you will get a headache. When you build your inner house, you learn to turn down the volume of that noise. You start to listen to your own voice. Your voice is quiet. It is calm. It does not shout. It says things like, I am doing my best, or I am enough as I am. When you listen to your own voice, you start to trust yourself. Trust is like the cement that holds the bricks of your house together. When you trust yourself, you do not need to ask 10 people for their opinion before you make a decision. You look at your values. You look at your compass. You ask, is this right for me? If the answer is yes, you do it. You do it with confidence. Of course, this does not mean you stop caring about people. It means you stop being a slave to their opinions. You can still be a wonderful friend. You can still be a great worker. But you are doing these things because they are part of your values, not because you are afraid of being judged. This is the secret to real strength. A person who does not need approval is the most powerful person in the room. Why? Because they cannot be controlled. You cannot hurt them with a mean word. You cannot move them with a look of disapproval. They are standing on their own ground. They are living in their own strong house. As we move to the next part, we are going to talk about how to handle the world when it gets loud. We will talk about how to deal with criticism when it comes directly at you. You have your house now. Now, let us learn how to keep the windows clean and the doors locked against the storm. You are doing very well. Stay calm, stay focused, and let us continue. We have built our inner house. We have our values. We have our own inner compass. But we still live in the real world. We still have to go to work. We still have to talk to people who might be angry or mean. What happens when someone knocks on your door with a loud voice? What happens when someone throws a stone at your beautiful house? This is where we learn how to handle criticism. Criticism is when someone says something negative about you or your work. It can feel like a sharp pain in your heart. It can make you feel small or angry. But today, we are going to learn how to handle it with grace. Grace means staying calm and kind, even when things are difficult. The first thing you must do is learn the difference between useful feedback and noise. Not all words are bad. Some words are a gift. Imagine you are learning to play the piano. Your teacher says, you are pressing the keys too hard. This might feel like criticism. But your teacher wants you to play beautiful music. They are trying to help you grow. This is useful feedback. It is like a map that shows you a better way. Then, there is noise. Noise is when someone says something to hurt you. It is when someone says, "You are a bad piano player." But they do not tell you how to get better. They just want to make you feel bad. Noise is like a dog barking at a car. The dog does not know where the car is going. The dog is just making a loud sound because it is frustrated or bored. You do not have to stop the car and talk to the dog. You just keep driving. When someone speaks to you, ask yourself a simple question. Does this person want to help me? Or do they just want to be loud? If they want to help, listen with an open heart. If they are just making noise, let the words pass by you like the wind. You do not have to catch them. You do not have to keep them. Now, I want to give you a very powerful tool. It is a very simple word. The word is maybe. This word is like a magic shield. Imagine someone comes up to you and says, "You are very lazy." In the past, you might get angry. You might say, "I am not lazy. I work very hard." You start a fight. You spend your energy trying to change their mind. But remember, their mind is their business. Instead, try saying this. Look at them calmly and say, "Maybe you're right." And then, do nothing. You are not saying they are right. You are just saying that their opinion is one possibility in the world. By saying, "maybe," you stop the fight before it starts. You are not giving them your energy. You are staying in your own house. They will be surprised. They wanted a fight, but you gave them peace. You can then walk away and decide for yourself if you need to work harder or not. You are the judge of your own life. Let me tell you a story about a man named David. David worked in a big office. He had a boss who was very difficult. The boss was always shouting. The boss told David he was not smart enough. He told David his reports were bad. For a long time, David was very sad. He could not sleep. He tried so hard to make his boss smile, but the boss never smiled. One day, David realized the truth. He realized that his boss was a very unhappy man. His boss was shouting because he was afraid of his own boss. The shouting was not about David. It was about the boss's own fear. David decided to stop trying to please him. He said to himself, "I will do my work as well as I can because I value hard work. If my boss shouts, that is his business." The next time the boss shouted, David stayed calm. He listened to the useful parts of the shouting. He fixed the mistakes in his report, but he did not take the anger into his heart. He felt a shield around him. After a few weeks, the boss stopped shouting at David as much. Why? Because David was no longer a part of the fight. David found his peace in the middle of a storm. This leads us to something very important: boundaries. A boundary is a line. It is like a fence around your house. You can be a kind person and still have a strong fence. You can say no. You can say, "I do not like it when you speak to me that way." You can walk away from people who are always mean. Being free from the opinions of others does not mean you are a doormat. A doormat is something people step on to clean their shoes. You are not a doormat. You are a human being with dignity. If someone is always throwing stones at your house, you have the right to close the gate. You do not have to spend time with people who make you feel small. This is not being mean. This is being healthy. It is protecting the peace you have worked so hard to build. Let us take a reflective pause together. I want you to sit very still. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine there is a soft, warm light surrounding your whole body. This light is your shield. It is made of your own self-respect. Now, imagine someone is saying something mean to you. See the words coming toward you. But as soon as they hit the light, they just fall to the ground. They cannot reach your skin. They cannot touch your heart. You are safe. You are separate from their words. You are you, and they are they. Take a deep breath in. Feel that safety. Take a slow breath out. Let go of any old words that are still hurting you. You do not need them anymore. They are just old pieces of paper. Let them blow away in the wind. In our final part, we are going to talk about the beautiful result of this work. We are going to talk about freedom. When you stop living for others, your real life finally begins. You become a light for other people too. You are doing a wonderful thing for yourself today. Let us take one more step together into the light of your true self. We have reached the final part of our journey today. I want you to take a look at yourself right now. How do you feel? Perhaps you feel a little lighter. Perhaps your mind feels a little more quiet. We have traveled through the heavy weight of the world's eyes. We have learned that most people are busy with their own lives. We have built an inner house with strong values. And we have learned to hold up a shield against the noise of criticism. Now, we arrive at the best part. We arrive at freedom. What does it feel like to be truly free? It feels like waking up in the morning and knowing that you are enough. It feels like walking into a room and not looking at the faces of others to see if you belong. You already belong to yourself. This is the result of your hard work. When you decide that the opinions of others are none of your business, your life changes in a beautiful way. One of the first things you will notice is that you have more energy. Do you remember when we talked about your battery? Think of all the hours you spent in the past. You spent hours thinking about a mean comment someone made. You spent hours choosing clothes just so people would like you. You spent hours worrying about a mistake you made in front of a friend. All of that was a waste of your battery. Now, that energy is yours again. Imagine what you can do with that energy. You can use it to learn a new language. You can use it to play with your children. You can use it to start a business or to help a person in need. When you stop giving your energy away to the judgments of others, you become more creative. You become more productive. You have the power to build the life you actually want, not the life others expect from you. Another gift of this freedom is peace. When you lay your head on your pillow at night, what do you think about? If you are living for others, your mind is full of noise. You are replaying the day like a movie, looking for errors. But when you are free, your mind is quiet. You can say to yourself, I was honest today. I was kind. I did my best. That is enough. This peace helps you sleep better. It helps you feel calm in your body. Your health even begins to improve because you are not carrying the stress of other people's thoughts. Now, let us talk about a very special word. The word is authentic. To be authentic means to be real. It means being the same person on the inside and the outside. Many people spend their whole lives wearing a mask. They show the world a person who is always happy, or always successful, or always perfect. But behind the mask, they are tired. They are afraid that if the mask falls off, no one will like them. When you stop caring what others think, you can take off the mask. You can be your real self. You can say, I don't know the answer to that. You can say, I am feeling sad today. You can show your true face to the world. And here is the amazing thing. When you are real, you find real friends. People who only like your mask will leave. That is okay. Let them go. But the people who love the real you will stay. These are the connections that truly matter. These are the people who will support your inner house. You are a gift to the world. But you are only a gift when you are yourself. The world does not need another copy of your neighbor. It does not need another person trying to be like someone on the internet. It needs you. It needs your specific way of laughing. It needs your specific way of solving problems. It needs your unique heart. When you hide yourself because of fear, the world misses out on your light. I want to ask you a final question. If you were not afraid of being judged, what would you do today? Think about that for a moment. Would you wear that bright shirt you love? Would you tell someone you love them? Would you start writing that book you have been thinking about for years? The only thing standing between you and that action is a thought in someone else's head. And we already know that their thoughts are not your business. As we finish our time together, I want to thank you for being here with TrueGritEnglish. You are part of a community of people who want to be strong and real. We share these lessons because we believe in you. We know that you have the strength to put down the stones. We know you have the courage to be free. Every day is a new chance to practice this. Every morning is a new chance to say, today, I am living for me. Remember, your life is a short and precious thing. It is like a candle that burns for a limited time. Do not spend your light trying to please people who are not even looking. Do not waste your flame on the shadows of other people's opinions. Your light is for you. Your light is for the people who truly love you. Your light is for your dreams. Take one more deep breath with me. Feel the air fill your lungs. Feel the strength in your heart. You are the master of your own house. You are the pilot of your own ship. From this moment on, when you feel the fear of judgment coming back, remember the red shoes. Remember the mirror. Remember your inner house. Smile, take a step forward, and keep going. You are doing a wonderful job. You have the power to be free starting right now. It is a choice you make every minute. Choose your own peace. Choose your own truth. Choose your own joy. The world is waiting for the real you to step out into the sun. Thank you for listening to True Grit English. We will be here again tomorrow with more wisdom and more lessons to help you grow. Until then, keep your head high, keep your heart open, and most importantly, remember the most powerful thing you can do for your happiness. Stop caring.